Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right. You are looking at the weapon of choice. A few months back, I was going to do a video about this, and then I spaced it. And then I was talking to my friend again, and it reminded me. He lives in Toronto. And he was laughing. I said, what's going on? And as I'm talking to him, you hear he's getting smacked left and right. I'm like, what is that noise? He's like, dude, remember I was telling you about that big pillow fight? You have to come out here. Well, anyways, over there in Toronto, they have this place where people get together once a year. And they have this huge pillow fight. It was in the news. I found an article because I wanted to see who else covers it. But it isn't just there. Come to find out, these kind of things are scheduled in different locations. Whoever started this trend was a genius. You'd be surprised how much stress you would lose having something as simple as a pillow fight. Before we get into these stories, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. Right now is a great time to invest in gold and silver. When you go to buy your gold and silver, please give our friends at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. The link is down below in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you'll get a free half ounce of silver. I remember when I was working for a company doing some medical billing, I was the only male in the entire office. Yeah, try that. 22 females, 1 male. There would be these times where everybody seemed to be very catty, moody, edgy. Everybody can sense it. My boss can sense it. I used to bring everybody chocolates. That would hold them over for a little while. Then one day I came to the office, and I'm not even kidding you. I had about at least, good Lord, about 1,000 of these little Nerf balls. See them on the screen? And then one day when I brought them all in with these trash bags, I flung the balls all over the floor. All over. Everywhere around the office. I told my boss what I was going to do in advance. And she's like, give it a try. We'll see what happens. So 2 minutes before 10 o'clock when we go on break, I let everybody know that at this time, once a week, and we did it on Fridays, we take the Nerf balls and put them out there. Once 10 o'clock hit, you start throwing the Nerf balls at each other. And this goes on for about a minute, sometimes 2 minutes straight. Now, it sounds stupid, but when you got 23 people in the office and all of them are catty and everything is just stressful and it's the end of the week and you want to cut loose, you would be amazed at what Nerf balls can do. As soon as the time came, everybody started throwing Nerf balls at each other. And I mean, they were coming from left and right, and you really didn't have a lot of time to see where these were coming from. But it was fun. Everybody was laughing. Everybody's throwing these little Nerf balls around. They can't do much damage. I mean, they'd hit your monitor, bounce off it, stuff like that. Nothing would get broken. Well, that's not quite true. We knocked somebody's coffee cup over and they had a fit, but then they started going crazier with the Nerf balls. And we used to do this once a week on Friday before a morning break. And the rest of the day, people would be laughing and talking about it. And the amount of stress that this relieved was unbelievable. The craziest it ever got, I was going to town throwing my little Nerf balls around, and then all of a sudden, smack to the side of my face. Some little smart alecky dipped one of the Nerf balls in water and threw it at me, man. It was like a big spongy whip right up against the side of my head. Everybody laughed. It was funny. It was a great idea, and that continued for well over a year and a half. People actually started looking forward to it. And I say a year and a half because after that, I'd left the company, and I like to think that that continued. With so much crazy stuff going on around this world, wouldn't life be so much easier and simpler if all you did was get your gang, you called out the other gang, and you showed up with your pillows? and just started having at it. I know it sounds crazy, but man, look at this. Some 80 people joined in the Toronto fight. Other cities throughout the world also host pillow fights to celebrate the day. According to the rules, participants must swing their pillows lightly and use soft pillows only. Some cities ban feather pillows, and others encourage them. Yeah, pillows with feathers in them, just so you're aware, pack a punch. And what makes it worse is you always get these certain people who will wash them in a washing machine and not fully dry them, which you can knock some heads pretty good with it. It said the first International Pillow Fight Day was held in March of 2008. Something tells me that that's not right because there's videos of these going back years. But like I said, with all the political division and racial division and you name it, wouldn't it be fun if you could just grab some pillows, go somewhere and have at it? It looks like a lot of fun. Now let's skip this video because that was in the news. But this is 2015. Anyways, you can go on YouTube. It is funny to watch. You have people, they come in different pajamas. They come dressed up in their own little gang attire. You know what I mean? And what is their purpose? Pillow fight. Now, I bring this up because, again, there's a lot of stress going on out there. There's a lot of tension. We're constantly divided about one thing or another. Look at this. Wouldn't you like to just go out there and say, you know what? I'm so tired of you, and just start smacking each other with pillows? I think that would be awesome. Now, my friend's been telling me about this for quite some time. That he lives in Toronto and they do this. And I keep saying I would love to have International Pillow Day, figure out something and organize it just because. But I do think it'd be the ultimate way to just release some stress, get past all the BS, and despite what you think of one another, get out there, grab a pillow, whack the hell out of each other, and just hope that all of the BS is left behind. You laugh, and at least, if anything else, you could say that for one day, everybody went out there and forgot about everything else in the world and had fun. See, the cool thing is this, is all the people of all ages. You have all kinds of races, all different ages, male, female, unsure, all nationalities, you name it. Go out there in all the cities and just one day let her rip and have fun. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring this to your attention because I'm curious. Have any of you guys out there participated in Pillow Day? I've done Nerf Day, but never Pillow Day. What do you guys think of the idea? I know it sounds corny, but I think it's pretty funny. And I think it'd be a cool way to kill stress. Anyways, I was wondering, have any of you ever participated in any of these like events that you go out there and your community is involved? When I lived in New Mexico on Dulce Indian Reservation, they have these like different events on the Indian Reservation. One of them is a tug of war. It's huge. You got teams with 20, 30 people on each side. And it is fatiguing, just so you know. But I liked it because the whole community came out there to do that. One of the small towns I lived in has demolition cars. I know it sounds corny. I went my first time. I didn't think I'd be into it much. And sure enough, it is. It's entertaining. Anyways, I just wanted to change the subject just a little bit and get away from all the negativity and ask you guys, have you guys ever participated in any of these events? And what do you think of the idea of everybody's taking out pillows for one day around the world and just kicking the crap out of each other? Anyways, that's all I had to say. I was just curious. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And if you don't, I'll smack you in the head with the pillow. Anyways, you have a good one, and I'm out.